What's up, guys? Shade here for the Shade Jump Stop channel here, and so this is gonna be just a little quick video on my garden, and it's been a good day so far. My anniversary today, so if the camera slipped a little bit, I got this thing still sitting on the tripod, so I'm gonna try to hold it still. So I went in and got my tomato cages out, and if you guys remember this from one of my dumpster dive finds from Staples, I've got it actually wired. I don't know how good you can see this to the other cage because this is not attached to the ground any. So with all the rain we've gotten in the last couple of weeks, it's been hard to get out here. And well, last year I had watermelon planted up around in here. Well, I've got vines from last year's watermelon that was actually you can see right there's a flower that was actually rotted out, which I screwed up on last year. I'm learning, still learning. But we had some pretty high winds on this last weekend, and kid you not, everything's growing good. We actually got some flowers on my great, my brain's going blank on me. Zucchini here, so we can see them there. So you got a couple flowers there. The beans are growing good. I'm hoping the beans will be all right here because we got these vines are growing through here, which might kill kind of my plants a little bit. I'm hoping not. So this, like I said, this is all learning process for me. My beans are looking pretty good. So I'm gonna try to see if I can maneuver that into this area here where there's a little more space where we scroll that way. Scroll that way. Well, let's see if I can get to go that way at least. Try to. Corn is doing really well. And I've had some critters in here. I'm going to have to get some more stuff to put down. I looked at it the other day when it's still wet. As you can see the trails. We've had a couple deer in here. But it looks like I got some flowers blooming right there off of this one. This is a watermelon. I believe that's either my pumpkin right here or that one's a pumpkin. I can't remember. But my radishes turned out pretty good. And I gotta pick some probably more tomorrow. Take it to my uncle's. So, and like I said, today I had to cut grass a little bit here. The camera's turning on me. So we can tighten this down a little bit. And so I went to cut my grass, and like it's been raining a lot around here, so it's pretty bad when you go mudding with your lawnmower. So, oh, I see a spot I missed. Oops. Kids Jungle Gym. So I actually took the boy out today on the John Deere tractor, and we got stuck right there. So it was absolutely hilarious. So, but I was cutting grass, and this kind of area just kind of swamps up a little bit. So I kind of didn't help the situation by doing that. But we're chilling out now, and boy's getting ready for bed, so hopefully he'll be going to bed soon, and we're going to come out and enjoy the fire a little bit tonight. It is my wedding anniversary, so this is June 25th, so I thought I'd do a quick vlog real quick and let you guys know how things have been going. Right now I'm kind of working right now in a fireworks store. An interesting job. I've worked a lot of retail all my life, so this is the first time working in a fireworks store, so this is kind of interesting for me. So I've never done it before. I still got a lot of work to do, projects to do by the end of summer. The big shed up there is going to be painted, and I've got to paint this shed too. It's looking pretty bad. But like I said, this is more or less about the garden. Trying to hold this thing still. So I apologize if it's wobbling. I put my finger on this thing. So, but it looks like all in all, everything's doing really well. I can't remember what I planted right there. So I guess I'll find out here in a few weeks. So, but the corn is doing really well. So, a lot, like I said, has happened. I'm hoping to keep doing more and more updates on my garden. And I think it's pretty funny. I'm here in southern Indiana. I'm not telling you where yet, but to my subscribers who know me, I'm pretty cool about this. I did get my video, finally get my videos uploaded for the actual PS1 games. And I'm going to do another one because I remember a couple others I played as well. But I'm going to wait a couple weeks to do that because I got a couple others I'm going to do. So, like I said, this is kind of a quick blog. I still think it's funny. I got stuck right there with the John Deere. But I end up got an idea for a project I'm going to try to do by this fall. Is I'm going to try to build me a wooden go-kart. I haven't decided if I'm going to make it electric or gas. So I hadn't figured the motor out yet. So if you guys think I should do it out of electric, hey, comment below. Gas, give me comments below. Because I'm going to try something a little different. I've watched a few videos, so I'm kind of partially curious to what happened. I'm probably going to end up making both. But I'm going to do it a little differently from what I've seen. Other people have done it. So, but that'll be coming this fall. So, we have a lot going on. We hadn't had much use for the pool this year because of being cool outside, and it's finally starting to warm up. So, hopefully next few days, hopefully I can get a chance to get in there and relax a little bit. So, we got a lot of cleanup to do, and thank you guys, all the people who like my videos. Thumbs up, I appreciate it. Let's try to get at least 10 thumbs up on this. I would love that. And I am going to be doing my rubber band ball soon because I've been wanting to do it. So I just got to get to it. Oh, let me show you around to the front of the house to the actual flower bed stuff, to all how that stuff's been going. So I'm trying to hold this camera so it don't flip flop, flip flop, flip flop. So, but yeah, the garden is doing really good. Been really nice. I didn't have to water it as much. So, if you guys notice, I got underneath my actual, I'll just walk down here real quick. Here we go, flip flopping again. Underneath my sprinkler there, I got the hose pulled up right now. I went and put a piece of plywood down there. I figured just to keep any dirt or anything flying into it as I have it unhooked. Plus to make it easier to find it. So, let's see here. One tree or bush is doing really well. These are kind of dying off. I'm not sure if that's what I planted or not. Lavenders is doing really good. And this is my blue rose here, and it is exceedingly took off. Speaking of trees I planted, last time you guys seen an update on them, I didn't get to probably bring you down here, or if I did, I didn't show you if they had any leaves on it or not. So let's walk down here real quick. Just check see this thing's still on. So, pulled the truck out today, had to do some running around, had to take stuff back to the one shed back here, so I ended up being a little mudding with it. So, this is my pear tree. It is growing real good. I got all my trees and stuff from Four Seasons Nursery. So, I'm not sponsored by them. So, not all my trees, like this bush here came for something else, but so that's my one tree doing good. And here is my apple tree, and check this out. I don't know what is going on here with this. I don't know what this is, but if that's part of the apple tree, it's kind of vining out. I'm kind of wondering about it. It's the Granny Apple Smith tree. If you guys know anything about them, hey, comment below. I'm kind of curious about that. So let's check on the other. I need to get out here and hoe. Like I said, it's been raining a lot, so I haven't had a chance to hoe any. And this one's doing really good. And it looks like my flowers in the back up here is actually really taking off really good. So I'm probably not going to plant them again next year. Not sure. So over here, and I never did get the mulch. I've been so busy. Like I said, I got to get in here and hoe. So some of these are actually doing really well. Lavender up here is doing well too. And really good. Everything I planted this year. We thought that burning bush had died, but it has come back with a vengeance. So I'm really excited about that. And we got a few bulbs I planted in here. I've got to, like I said, I got to do some hoeing. And I had to put one of my tomato cages up around this bush because the dog kept peeing on it. I think it was trying to kill it. So, show you the other garden beds. Now, I've probably made a few mistakes already this year with all of it, but hey, this one's growing really well. I'm happy for it. And I gotta get over here and hold this out a little bit. And this bush, which is right here, is taking off real well. This has kind of gotten overgrown. I need to really go through and hold, but I can't remember a couple things I planted, so I'm just gonna let it go till the end of the year. It looks like somebody has pulled out one of my plants. I can see that from there. Wow. Didn't see that coming. So I'm just gonna hold it a little bit around front because I can't remember. And it looks like I said somebody pulled out one of my plants. So all in all, it's been doing good this year. Like I said, I'm learning a lot as I do this. So if you guys got any suggestions for me, hey, leave a comment, please. I'd like to know. And unfortunately, I had to do one other thing earlier this year. We were trying to find the septic tank for this part of the property, and I had to dig all this out. And plus, I didn't have to pump anything, have it pumped. But so we had to find out where the septic tank was. We were kind of curious because this septic tank has been here for over 50 years. This building was built in the 1960s, late 60s. So I still got to do some work over here, but I'll probably end up trying to set the tripod up to finish filling it in. So I got to finish filling it in right here, and then I got to fill it in here a little bit. I've got all this dirt over here I got to take care of. And over on that side of the building, I've got I'm going to get my tiller back up and running. I broke the tiller again. Pull rope broke on me, so I'm going to get it up and running again. So this way I can finish that up, and I'd actually use the tiller on part of this right here and pull the dirt out, and I've been digging it back towards that way. So I've got to finish digging this all back and put it up here. So, but it's settled in pretty good so far. I'm happy the way it's settling, and I'll probably have to put a little bit of dirt on top. I'm going to get like a truckload, so it won't be too bad. So, no, excuse me. And I'm back around to the fire again. So, yeah, and if I had my keys on you, I'd show you guys my shed. I built part of this shed. This part of the shed was actually built out of pallets. They were pretty tall pallets, and you can't really see them from the outside. But this old wall here, and this is from the concrete up to here, is 8 foot tall. And along with, on this side, from the floor to the ceiling is 8 foot tall, well, 8 foot plus. But this is all right here is all, well, where you see the line across there, that's all pallets. I'd gotten some huge pallets from a pallet company, and you can all see my scrap, sorry. And this all is actually made of brand new actual 2x4. I'm trying to remember, I think these were 12 foot long, or 10 foot, I can't remember. Yeah, 10 foot. So I've got to do a little work to it. Like I said, I got to get it painted by this fall. So I'll probably do a project of me painting it, and I've got a couple spots where I'm a dummy, I forgot to nail or screw. So everybody makes mistakes. So I try to keep costs down as much as possible, and I've paid for it a little bit. But all in all, it was a pretty good project I did, and eventually I'm going to be building, hopefully the next year or so, I'll be building another shed back in the backyard, because we're going to eventually split these properties up, and this part back here, I don't need a shed back here because this shed will be part of this property. So I've got to get this shed ready to get cleaned out within the next 2 years. So I'm probably going to put a shed back here in the back, get rid of that one. It was given to me. So matter of fact, I've got a minute here, guys. I am going to show you the inside of the shed. If you guys ever wonder what I do with most of my Dutch or die finds, and this is where they end up. Well, I had to get a lot of it out of the house today. Still had some of it in the house. So, tried to tote everything up, make it look nice. See my nice where I messed up my grass. One of my long pallets. My heck of a good lock. Anything by steals anything out here, I ain't worried about it. Cause most everything in here is is cases. If I can get this thing loose. This is hard to do with one hand. You see in two hands. So there is no light in here, so no electric to this building. So, but as you guys can see, I've got it almost full from floor to ceiling. This is the actual top part of this is actually a part of a trailer for small animals. The guy actually built it, and I've got to redo the flooring in it. That's why I'm going to build a new one next year. And like I said, all these totes have got all dumpster dive finds in it. So I didn't find the gas can dumpster dive, more than mine. So, and even with this right here open, because where it sits, I actually don't get no water in there. I'm actually shocked with that. And the reason being, I'm going to do this with one hand. Alright. This is the main one on me. I gotta grab the wire. So, yeah, this thing is actually sitting, pointing kind of southwest and, no, southeast and northwest over there. So, yeah, it's not sitting very good. It looks like it's on the ground, but it's actually off the ground. That's the reason I come back here. I want to grab these sticks here. I kind of just hit him, kind of knocked him out of the way with the John Deere, so I'm going to throw these on the fire. So yeah, this side's got metal on it, and I got to paint the other two sides there because they're wooden. So yeah, this is a Shade Tree for the Shade Tree Homeside channel saying thank you all, and good luck, good finds, and sorry I hadn't been going out too much lately with just starting work, trying to conserve the gas a little bit, and we do have a Patreon page. Subscribe to our Patreon. We'd appreciate it. Thank you guys.